Dear Potipharah, may you live long. I'm writing to tell you about how the God of my master, whom you desperately desire to know, made my master great, even in an unknown land. Pharaoh, the great king of Egypt, adores my master, whom he calls Zaphenath-Paneah. My wise master is an offspring of the great Abraham, who sojourned in and terrified Egypt many decades ago. Abraham, who was the great-grandfather of my master, was a servant of the Most High God who created the world and all in it. Till today, many Egyptians tell their children of the terror that he wrought in Egypt back in his day. My master was raised in Canaan, where the Hebrews, the descendants of Abraham, dwelt. He was named Joseph by his mother. She really loved him, and so did his father. However, his brothers, I believe, were jealous of the love their old man showered on him. Who wouldn't cherish someone as enchanting as my master? His mother died after she gave birth to Benjamin, my master's younger brother, who today lives with us in my master's great household. I was there when my excellent master told his sons the story of a certain coat of many colors his father made him. Oh, I could see the excitement in the eyes of Ephraim, my master's younger son, as he explained the bittersweet story of that colorful coat. Ephraim, quite unlike his elder brother Manasseh, is just like his father, a dreamer boy. Manasseh, on the other hand, I see, is just like his mother, Asenath. I do not look into my lord's eye. I learned that from Joseph himself. Asenath, my master's wife, the most precious daughter, O Potipharah. You, the great priest and leader of the worship at On, the city of intellectuals, sorcerers, wise men, astrologers, magicians. Potipharah, you understand the times and seasons, and you have learned all about the powers and altitude of the sun. Some say that the stars reveal the prophecy to you of one who is to come into Egypt, in whom is the Spirit of God Almighty. This one will reveal secrets, unveil mysteries, and sustain the life of all of Egypt. So you, the wise priest of On, kept apart your daughter Asenath as a bride and priestess for such a one as this. I still remember when you came from On to visit your daughter and newborn grandson Manasseh. I overheard you asking your daughter Asenath some questions about the secret powers of the Zaphenath-Paneah. And when Lord Ephraim was born, you came again, but this time I knew why you had come. It was to learn the ways of the revered revealer of mysteries. You surely wanted to understand the power of the holy God of my master, but no matter how much Asenath explained the truth of the living God to you, you did not seem to understand it, sir. Of course, you already came again after you heard false rumors that my master's younger brother Benjamin had stolen the silver chalice with which Zaphenath-Paneah himself practiced divination. I saw you as you already took your daughter to the basement and keenly urged her, dare I say, sir, begged her to have a drink from that silver cup. I have explained to you 3 times now about the God of Abraham. Who better else can explain to you, O Potipharah? I speak and understand many languages by virtue of much study. I serve as the mediator between Joseph and the world when they come to buy food. I administer the records of those who come in and go out of Egypt to expose the spies and those who will buy far too much food. I was the one who discovered some Hebrews who turned out to be the master's brothers who came to buy food. They were the same ones who sold my master for 20 pieces of silver into slavery. Then they killed a goat and soaked Joseph's beautiful coat in his blood and lied to their aged father that a beast had killed Joseph in the wilderness. But according to my master, this was the will of God, the God of Abraham, to save the world from altogether perishing by the great famine that struck the earth. My master reconciled with his brethren. I was of course in charge of the feast, and I made sure Benjamin, who is now a close friend of mine, got exactly 5 times more of everything than the rest. The solution to the problem of the famine was revealed to my master even 7 years before the famine started at all. While I helped supervise the building of the great food storages that became national reservoirs, and I made sure the food was decay resistant. Many difficult dreams have been deciphered by Zaphenath Paneah, even Pharaoh, who has a reputation of having difficult dreams. All mysteries in heaven and on earth has been made known unto my master, who is also the governor over all Egypt, and the second in command to the king of Pharaoh. My master is ruler over all Egypt, and me, I am the humble steward of Joseph's house. I take care of all my master's businesses. I sometimes tend his beautiful white chariot. I even babysit his sons, and I also give national level advice to my master. I cherish my mighty master, and I love my job, even though no one outside my master's house seems to understand my magnitude. There was one mystery my master did not tell anyone but me. He made them promise that when his brothers also leave Egypt, they will take his bones out of there. He explained to me that according to God's will, the Hebrews will suffer slavery in Egypt for 400 years. Then there will be an exodus. The master kept a few mysteries to himself alone because no one could comprehend it except it were revealed by God, who is the revealer of all mysteries. O great priest of On, as Joseph would always say to Pharaoh, I cannot, but God can explain the dream for you, Pharaoh. I tell you, Potipharah, this God Almighty, Zaphenath Paneah fears, even when my master was wrongfully imprisoned, is both the revealer of mysteries and the sustainer of all life.